Carol Higgins.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. And I rise to celebrate the green and gold symbol proudly that remains our trusted symbol around the world for products made in Australia. In fact, the Morrison government has committed $5 million over the next 4 years to expand its reach overseas. The Australian-made logo has never been more important. It's globally recognised and is associated with quality, reliability and sustainability. Australian-made, Australian-grown logos, since its creation more than 30 years ago, is Australia's most trusted, recognised and widely used country of origin symbol to promote authentic Australian brands all around the world, with almost 99% of all Australians recognising the logo. Our products are globally respected and loved. But as we chart our economic recovery, it's so important that Australians buy Australian products. In June, Australian Main reported that monthly licence applications have increased fivefold and new licences issued have doubled. There's significant media coverage and social media coverage, and this is all very welcomed. And that's because a recent KPMG studies found that households spending an extra $50 a week buying Australian-made goods would deliver a $30 billion boost to fuel the nation's COVID-19 recovery and create tens of thousands of jobs. Separate economic modelling by analytics group Alpha Beta director Andrew Charlton found a one-off $100 purchase of locally made products by every Australian would create more than 3,000 jobs. Mr Deputy Speaker, it's never been a more important time to buy Australian-made in the wake or in the midst of the COVID recovery. The Morrison government has also invested $5 million in the Go Local First campaign, which is run by the Council of Small Business Organisations Australia, COSBOA, and is encouraging all Australians to promote and support our local small and family businesses through the COVID-19 pandemic. In my electorate of Higgins, I'm pleased to say that many of our businesses have pivoted to dealing with COVID. There's the local cafes and restaurants that are now delivering takeaway. There is now grocery shopping at the Pram Market using a COVID-safe approach. People can buy books via click and collect at the Malvern bookstore, and even servicing of bikes at the Cycle in Malvern. But, Mr Deputy Speaker, our businesses in Victoria are suffering, and that is because of the persistent lockdown in Victoria, despite the fact that the targets that the Premier, Daniel Andrews, made for a rolling average of less than 5 have already been reached, and for some inexplicable reason he's failed to open our state economy back up again. This is having an incredible impost on my local businesses in the electorate of Higgins. As an example, Lisa Barron, the fashion designer, has had her doors closed. She's been very, very thankful and grateful for the use of JobKeeper, but she's had to pivot to doing things differently, and she's done that willingly. But it is time to open back up our economy. We have achieved suppression of the virus in the state of Victoria, but now is the time to have the confidence to open Victoria back up again. We are going to have to live with COVID for a very long time. We know that a vaccine may come. We hope that it's safe and effective and that we'll be ready soon, but it's not likely to be here in the next few months, and we can't stay in lockdown for all of those months. I encourage the Premier to look to the confidence of his contact tracing to open up the Victorian economy. It means that our Victorians can get back to work, that they can get back to buying into the economy, and that will help the businesses of Higgins and the businesses of Victoria. By going local first, you'll ensure that the money spent in our local economies keep businesses afloat and support local jobs and families. This will fuel our local economy and drive our recovery from the COVID recession. From purchases, small and large, from lunches with friends to a new outfit, even home renovations, look for a local business or a local tradie. But importantly, look for the Australian-made logo. It's about Australian businesses getting back off their knees as they have had to deal with an incredible 2020. I know that all Australians understand that businesses is the backbone of our economy, and we need to make sure that we focus our renewed spending efforts on buying local and buying Australian. I encourage all Australians and those in Victoria to go local first to think local and shop local, because when you spend local, it stays local. Thank you,
All right,
Mr
thank you,
Deputy
Member
Speaker.